Listen up. This is a really important message that you need to hear. All right. I'm going to be completely honest with you here. All right. I am what you want to be. All right. I'm not saying this to be facetious. I'm not trying to brag about this. I am literally what you want to become. Okay. In terms of personal development, in terms of achievement in life. Okay. The only difference is I still feel exactly the same that you do now. I still feel the exact same way that you do now, except worse, because I don't have hope that things could be better. I don't believe that if I just get those girls or get this girl to like me, if I just make this money, if I just write this book and I'm famous and I have status and whatever, I didn't have to work a job anymore, I have freedom, that I'll be happy. I don't have that to look forward to. I don't have that hope that you do. Okay? So you're actually in a better position, wherever you are right now, than if you were like me and got all the things that you wanted in life. Okay? Now, the reason why I'm making this video is because I want you to really think and meditate on that point, because this might be the most important message that you ever get in your life, is because I was able to achieve all these things in life. I was able to achieve most of the things that I know most of you guys. Now, some of you guys have done a lot of things and you can relate to me and you already know what I'm going to say, and that's fine as well, okay? But I know that most of you guys want the things that I wanted. Okay? You wanted to be accepted. You wanted to be something in this world. You wanted to make money and quit your job and to have crazy girls that like you and validate you and make you feel like you're the man. You wanted all those things. You wanted to be buff and ripped and all these things, right? I know this, okay? And some of you have achieved some of these things, all right? And you keep on thinking that the next thing's going to make you more happy, but it won't. It won't. What's only going to happen is you're going to become more disillusioned and you're going to realize that nothing is going to work. At least I'd rather be in a place where I could look forward to and be like, oh yeah, when I do this, when I get this, right? Then you've got the motivation to move forward and to do these things, because you know that if you do these things, or you hope that if you do these things, then you'll finally get what you want and it'll finally feel so good. And I'm not making this video because I'm actually in the state that I just told you right now. Okay, so don't be alarmed. I am happy. All right, I do feel good. Okay, but it's not because of any of those things. All right, and that's the thing to understand. And here's the thing about it, right? If you saw my video that I did last week where I said that I'm not doing okay, the real honest truth, I was in that place. Actually, I really was. I was in the place where I didn't feel like I was doubly depressed, because I was like, man, I have all the things that I could want in life, right? I have this beautiful wife, I've got a nice house, I've got the money, I've got, I've had the experiences in life that most guys have wanted, right? And I'm not able to motivate myself to do the things that actually brought me joy, because it wasn't actually the end result of it. It was doing the things. It was having that drive. It's what I said that you have that I don't have, which is fine, right? Which I don't need it anymore, but well, it's not that I don't need it. I have it in a different way now, but it is that thing that you possess right now, is the hope for a better future, is the belief that if you do things then improve yourself, that things will be better. And that is what is actually fun to experience. Okay, it's that you've heard people say, it's not the destination, it's the journey. And I know that's very cliche, but that is what it really means. And again, if you want to go back to my state right now, I'm not in that state anymore. Okay, I came to the realization after I made that video and I started making these daily videos and I got back to the root of who I am, and I started to realize that it's not about that, because I started getting into my head. I was like, well, that's why I was talking about in that video. What is the next thing I need to do? I want to make some more money and I want to do this thing, and, and it's like, yeah, I do have to have some kind of mission and purpose in life, of course, right? I mean, it is good, right? But it's also up until that point, it doesn't mean that I can't be happy, right? And I've talked about this, and I'll talk about this in more videos as I document this journey for you. But once I came to that realization, then things changed. Then I started letting go. Then I stopped trying to make the world be what I want it to be. I started making these videos and saying, I'm just going to try to do the best job that I can to make a video to help you as much as I can. And if that results in my business growing, great. If it doesn't, fine. I'm going to do things in my business that I think will help it grow and help it to make more money and help it to be a more successful and healthy business. And if those things work, great. And if they don't, great. Then I'll just try other things. But I won't be putting any kind of hope or any kind of a desire or attachment to these outcomes. So I'm only saying this because I want you to know that I am in a better place. I'm not in the place that I might have indicated at the beginning of this video, but I wanted to make it dramatic so that you would understand that I was in that place, but I didn't have the insight that I have now. So now I'm pretending to be in that place so that you can make the contrast, because I have the insight to be able to tell you that, if that makes sense to you, all right? So my advice to you is this. Still go after those things, right? There's nothing wrong with personal development. You should be trying to get better. You should be trying to get to the gym and build your physique, okay? And to build your mental toughness and discipline. And if you watch the videos on this channel, that's what I'm going to show you how to do. By the way, I'll give a quick advertisement for the Bulldog Mindset membership. There's a link down below to jump in there and become a Bulldog Mindset member. And I've got a ton of video lessons, like I think 160 on financial stuff, fitness, my diet plan, all the kind of stuff, dating, if you want that kind of stuff, approaching social anxiety, mindset, everything. Plus we do weekly or monthly Q&A calls. But my point is not to try and sell you the membership. If it's for you, you'll resonate with this message and you'll say, hey, this is something I want to check out. All right. And there's obviously other things I have to offer as well, but I think that would be beneficial to you. But my advice is this, okay? My honest advice is this, is go and pursue those things, right? You should be improving yourself, right? And like I said, if you want some help with that, yeah, I've got some help that I can give you, okay? But you need to do it for the right reason, which is sort of, you know, when I got really deep into this journey, I was doing it for the right reason, because there were points, and really what did excite me was I reached this point where it was like, I just knew that by doing these hard things and pushing myself, it was making me a better person. It was giving me experience in life, right? I remember there was this point at time, okay, when I was seeing this girl, okay, that I shouldn't have been seeing, you know, this girl, okay, and you know, we met up, and I liked her a lot. She was really cool, and there's this kind of miscommunication, right? And you know, she was thinking that I didn't really want anything to do with her, and so she flew out, she left, right? And I knew this, like she had left, and I felt like, wow, she didn't realize that I was actually, you know, truth be told, that the reason why I was being so distant and secretive was because I was doing stuff I wasn't supposed to be doing, and I didn't want to get caught, right? That's the truth of the matter. But she thought, she took it personal, and I felt bad because she was a really good person, right? And so I felt this amazing sense of loss and sadness, right? And I actually wrote about it on one of my Instagram posts, and I wrote about how like sadness or loss, or not loss, I said that, you know, it's the pain. It's the pain is what I felt. The pain is such a wonderful experience that lets you know that you're alive. It means you're alive. And that was when I had it kind of figured out. All right? Because the thing is, the point of all of this is to gain these experiences so you can experience more of life. And as you're going through hardship and you're crafting the body that you want, and you're building the business, and you're improving your mindset and developing the mental toughness, and you're enduring hours in the sun, or whatever it is that is bringing you to that place, it is cultivating your spirit. It is giving you those experiences that is part of life. Because there was a point of me when I was, a part of me, when I was writing that, when I was feeling that pain, when I was like, isn't it great? Isn't it so awesome that I can feel this pain so deeply, that my heart is so open to be able to feel this pain? And that's where, I think that's where I came up with the idea of feeling the pain and keep on walking, honestly. But it was a beautiful thing. And so I think I would say that the problem that a lot of us face is that we're constantly trying to experience happiness. We just want the emotions we want to have. We don't want the emotions we don't want to have. And it's natural, it's normal, it seems to make sense. But it's not the full human experience. There's some joy in the pain. The purpose of, when you think about life and you think about the things that you reminisce on, aren't a lot of them the kind of trials and tribulations you went through? Isn't it the hard shit that you had to do that maybe scared you at the time, or really upset you at the time, or was really just, you know, push you to your limits? Aren't those the times that you kind of reminisce on the most, right? Why is that? It's because it's the experience. It's because it's where you grew. It's the depth of the growth there that you experienced. So, push on. But remember, when you are here, where I am, not to say that there aren't people that are beyond me. I mean, there are plenty, okay? But when you're here where I am, which basically means you've gotten the things that you really thought would make you happy, right? Honestly, like, I can't think of anything. Like, I wish I could think of something. I mean, I don't actually, right? Because there's a part of me that's like, I wish that I could think of something that I could be like, yes, I really want that really badly. And then I could just have the ambition and drive to do that, because that motivation that you get when you want something really badly is the best motivation that you can have in the world. And it makes you do crazy, incredible things, right? When you really, really want something. But there's nothing I really, really want. So there's a part of me that's like, yeah, I wish I had that. But there's also a part of me, the bigger part of me, the wiser part of me that says, no, John, that would just be an illusion again. You'd just be chasing something again. And it's not to say that the chasing of the things wasn't good in terms of it did cause me to grow, because it caused me to do things that stretched me and made me a better man and a better person, and to, you know, experience these things that I'm telling you about, and to become this man. But I could have been lost because of it, right? It's like, yeah, I was on the right road, but I was trying to go to a different destination. Do you know what I mean? Like, the road was still the right road, but I was there for the wrong reason. And so when you're on the right road for the wrong reason, you're in danger, because you might just keep on going down that road when you've already reached the destination you're trying to achieve, because you think your destination's somewhere else. And then you're going to be on the wrong road. And I have gone on some wrong roads, okay? I have. You know, I think that the roads might have been a little less bumpy. They might have been a little different if my destination was a little bit different of what I had in my mind. So just make sure your destination's right. Don't think that all these things are going to make you happy, but don't think that you shouldn't do those things, that you shouldn't try and achieve the things in life that you want. You should. Just know why you're doing it, right? Why you're doing it. What is the reason? I can't give you an answer. Maybe this video will help you to form that answer for yourself. See you tomorrow.